If you read the title, it should come of no shock to you that Bruce Wayne is a patient in Arkham Asylum, which means Batman, the Joker, all of them just not real. Now, let's think and lock in, because what if the Joker isn't Batman's opposite, but a character Bruce Wayne's psyche is forced to confront and battle with in therapy? And Gotham isn't a city being saved, so stop with that. It's more like a story being told by a man trying to survive his own mind, his mental. Because in Dark Knight, one question keeps echoing: why so serious? And what if the answer is because this is therapy? You know, therapy is serious. And when you cope with something as serious as trauma, you start to wonder, why is everything so serious? But ironically, it's asked like the Joker. Now, I intend on abusing the fact that Gotham is not a real place. I don't care about none of that New Jersey talk. It's not a real place. Gotham feels wrong on purpose. Gotham doesn't behave like a real city, and it's very clear. It's terrible. If America could be condensed into one small population, that's Gotham. It behaves like a mental landscape, pretty much. Crime is kind of theatrical, performative. Villains announce themselves all the time, and police are either helpless or corrupt all the time. America. And Batman, despite unlimited resources, never truly fixes anything. That's because Gotham isn't geography. It's a mind map. It's Bruce Wayne's mind map. Like, where's Gotham on the globe? Go look at it. I will wait for you. Go find Gotham. You won't find it because it's a fictional city. In the northeastern United States, that serves as the primary city, appearing in American comic books. It's not real, all right? It's in his mind. This city is pretty much built up of guilt, trauma, and repression in the mind of Bruce Wayne. And the deeper Bruce descends into this mind map, the more distorted it becomes, just like a patient resisting the truth. So this whole time we're thinking, oh, he's a hero doing this and that, and no one can find out who he is, when in reality, there's only one billionaire in the entire vicinity. And no, he's just a case study. He's a patient, right? Bruce Wayne checks every box of a long-term Arkham patient, like severe childhood trauma. He's dissociative identity, Batman, duh. He has a compulsion towards violence, and it's framed as justice at that. He has a ritualistic behavior and costume fixation. Batman is not a disguise. He's a coping mechanism, and it should be fairly obvious. Quote unquote, Batman has no limits, and that's obviously the point of Batman, because Bruce does have limits. And Batman is what happens when Bruce can't live with those limits anymore. Now, let's talk about how Gotham is not a real place, because I was harping on it, and I want to explain why. Arkham Asylum is the real setting, right? Notice something strange. Arkham never treated like a side location. It's central, strictly. Everyone important ends up there. Everyone returns there. And most importantly, it's the only place where the Joker and Batman can truly speak honestly, because Arkham isn't prison. It's containment for the mind. What if Gotham City is the delusion and Arkham is reality bleeding through? Hey, and if you like what you hear, and hit that like. Why have you not already? Don't be weird. Let's do this. Harley Quinn used to be a nurse in Arkham Asylum. So with Joker being a part of Batman, it's clear Batman or Bruce Wayne had a fixation over a specific nurse, and that's Harley Quinn. She clearly only liked when he expressed himself as the Joker. And I think when he was doing that, often in Arkham Asylum, Bruce Wayne was ordering pudding. Like, that was just something he liked to eat. And she, being the nurse, called him pudding. And he thought it was some cutesy nickname because he's being delusional as the Joker, even though he's Bruce Wayne in Arkham Asylum. And as you watch all the films, you can really see how he's navigating his way through the asylum if you really focus in. But let's talk about how the Joker knows Bruce just way too well, in my opinion. The Joker understands Batman instantly, not tactically or emotionally. And I quote, "You complete me," nuts to say, but that's not rivalry talk. That's an internal battle to me. The Joker knows Batman's buttons because he shares the same origin wound. He has the same trauma. He has the same broken home, same adaptation because, again, Bruce Wayne made Batman and Joker to cope. But because they're so contrasting, they have to battle to exist. Where Batman dissociates into control, the Joker dissociates into chaos. Two characters, two responses. Same fracture, very contrast. And the Joker also constantly rewrites his past, like his past is unsure or just always constantly being made up. He said, "Do I really look like a guy with a plan?" That's how you know it's nutty, because first off, yes. And second off, his scars change. His stories kind of shift. Why? Because trauma doesn't replay cleanly. It loops, it mutates, it again shifts. Just like Bruce's memory of his parents, always present, never resolved. If Batman and the Joker are both Bruce, then one represents repression and the other represents expression. Batman hides pain behind rules. The Joker throws pain in the world and laughs and tells them, "Hey, you gave me this. Here's it back." And that's part of the reason why the battle is ever going between the Joker and the Batman, is because Batman says, forget pain, here are the rules. And the Joker says, here's pain, forget the rules. But those contrasting ideologies must be in play for Bruce to exist. Well, peacefully, I guess. And doesn't it kill you? Like, Batman just don't ever kill the Joker. He never knocks off anybody. It's like a running joke within the superhero community. It's like you run into Batman, he might beat you down because he's mentally messed up, clearly, which is the point of this video, but he's not going to kill you. But it's because he can't kill the Joker. Batman refuses to kill the Joker, not because of ethics, but because you can't kill a part of yourself without dying too. Again, that's a part of the reason why the battle has to be ever going. I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you. Bruh, that line was not justice. It's strictly denial. In other words, if the Joker is the unfiltered voice of Bruce Wayne's trauma, then killing the Joker would collapse the entire identity of Batman. Batman would have nothing to filter, therefore Bruce would go insane. Keep in mind, Batman's only motivated by the things that the Joker harps on. So Bruce Wayne is the Batman and the Joker, right? If the Joker dies, the Batman has no emotional rage, no trauma, no turmoil to motivate himself to be Batman, because they're all the same. So we've discussed how Gotham is not a real place. It's just a mind map in Bruce Wayne's mind. We've also discussed how Bruce Wayne is just simply a patient in the Arkham Asylum. And with that, we have also talked about how Bruce Wayne is not only Batman, but he is also the Joker, and all the other characters he's fighting is just his internal battles and therapy. Hey, if you like what you hear, and hit that like. You ain't hit it already, that says a lot about you, but it's fine. Let's do this. Here's the theory in full. And this is my favorite part. Bruce Wayne was institutionalized in Arkham Asylum after his parents' murder. The public story of Gotham is a delusion constructed during treatment, a symbolic narrative where Bruce reframes himself as powerful instead of helpless. Batman is Bruce's idealized protector identity. The Joker is a fractured extension of Bruce's psyche, representing forbidden truth. They share trauma timing, emotional intimacy, a need for each other to exist at all times. Arkham staff, doctors, and guards, they become cops, politicians, mobsters. Therapy becomes combat. Medication becomes gadgets. Breakthroughs, I guess, could become battles. And the Joker's role is to force Bruce to confront reality. That's why he says, and I quote, fire, madness, as you know, is like gravity. All it takes is a little push. The Joker isn't trying to destroy Gotham. He's trying to end the delusion. So with the Joker and the Batman being the exact same mind, it goes to show that deep down, Bruce Wayne is trying to end the delusion as well. And if you agree with this theory, put it in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about it and which part really hit. Now, if you don't believe yet that Joker, Bruce, Batman are all the same, just look at the origin. Both Bruce and the Joker are defined by loss and chaos. Really that simple. No matter how much money Bruce got, the loss, it defines him for some reason. No matter how many people Joker gets up on, it defines him. Bruce witnesses his parents' murder, retreating in order and control, and the Joker suffers similar trauma, fire, death, or abuse. His story changes every time. Why? Because Bruce is trauma hopping. And that causes the Joker to embrace chaos as survival. Two characters, two coping strategies. One internalizes, one externalizes. Introduce a little anarchy, upset the established order, and everything becomes chaos. That line isn't just a threat to Gotham. It's a taunt, a reminder that Bruce can't fully separate himself from the chaos inside. So let's just cement Batman is Joker. Now, if Gotham, though, is a mind map, Arkham is a reflection of Batman's psyche, because Arkham isn't just a building, it's Bruce's subconscious given a physical form. Every corridor, cell, and patient is a manifestation of guilt, suppressed memories, fear, all that. The Joker roams freely because he represents what Bruce refuses to control. Scarecrow's fear, toxin, another fragment of Bruce's anxiety, the mob, the social pressures, and moral compromises Bruce wrestles with. Every fight, chase, and interrogation is really Bruce confronting himself, which means the Joker is just the enforcer that's forcing Bruce to see the truth, which is why every time the Joker and Batman get into a battle, the Joker is spitting that real spiel. And by the end of it all, nothing is truly resolved. Batman becomes a fugitive. The Joker is still alive, of course. Gotham sleeps under a fragile illusion. But why? Because ideas, they can't kill each other, and parts of the self can't die without destroying the whole, right? And don't forget, the Joker never wanted Gotham to fall. I believe he wanted Bruce to realize he's never truly in control, because that's the first step to truly gaining control over your own mental, the rude awakening of dissociation. Now, as we all know, Batman and the Joker have this dance that seems to never come to an end, right? It's just a dance without end. But with chaos versus order and trauma versus repression, the stage is Arkham, not Gotham. But I think the Dark Knight or Batman in general just works so well because of how deep Bruce is in it. Like, he can't accept the truth, so the story resets. And it's such a toxic relationship between both the Joker and Batman, because healing would mean letting Batman die, and Bruce Wayne isn't ready for that. So they remain locked in the same mind. One pretending he's a hero, the other laughing because he knows the ending already. Not hero versus villain, but mind versus truth. And if this changed how you see the Batman, Joker, all that, hit that like, subscribe. Why have you not already? That's kind of crazy, but it's cool. That aside, put in the comments how you feel about this theory, if you believe this theory. If you can't stand this theory, what other theories you have, what else I should cover, and go impact the world. Don't forget that you don't have control over everything. And when you realize you don't, you will. Stay smooth.
I took Gotham's White Knight and I brought him down to our level.